because we've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25.
First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. On 2nd and 12, Lance. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A gain there of 21 yards. First down, this is McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Lance to throw it. That'll be caught by Anderson. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
Throwing on first down is Lance.
Flushed out right. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked up by Obi Melifonwu.
And the Bucs are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10
at about the 32. So after the INT, it's Brady.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Eluding the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has...
This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar.
You circle the Pro Bowl?
Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
Snap comes at 1, and it's Brady. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bucs have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
2nd and 10. The Lance going to throw. Thomas has got it. Complete. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
A handoff left, McCaffrey. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Well, this defense for the Buccaneers, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
Yeah, he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Here's Lance. Escaping the pressure right. Got a man right side. It's McCaffrey. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And that last throw, folks, one to remember. That moves him past Peyton Manning's mark of 5,477 yards thrown for in 2012. So this is the all-time record now for yards passing in a single season.
Cue the confetti, right? And knowing him, you know he'll pass the credit along to his receivers, his offensive line, his coaching staff. But let's face it, we have to acknowledge what a season he's had, and that can't be denied.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now let's see how the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. And they'll go for it. Lance. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Josh Jones. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Flush to his right. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. You know, Charles, you think about this offense, and it's kind of a tricky time of the season because you're 14-0, looking to see this one out to the end, but you start to run into situations where guys are getting a little banged up. Maybe could use some time sharing, some time on the bench, just to rest. How do you approach the rest of this regular season?
I'm telling you, you don't ask the easy stuff, do you? I mean, you created a heck of a situation there, and actually you didn't create it. You presented it, and you're exactly right. It is tricky because your eye has to be on the ultimate prize, which is the Super Bowl. That's paramount. But at the same time, how much fun would it be to go down as one of the all-time great teams and join the 1972 Dolphins as the only undefeated team to win a Super Bowl?
On play action, it's Brady. Looking downfield for Godwin. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. An explosive 38-yard pickup.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
Brady to throw again. He'll check this one off to Fournette.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 12 more yards there and another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now Brady. Buying time to his, hammering for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I know that taking care of the football is something that's drummed into every guy who plays this position, no matter what, whether he's running it, in the pocket, out of the pocket. But it's almost surprising to me that there aren't more fumbles by that position because of the way that they get attacked on each and every play.
Yeah, we had the fumble last week. Now here's 2 weeks in a row with a fumble loss.
Concentration has got to be there, and he's got to understand how much time he has to take care of a play, and maybe his clock is off just a little bit.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. To throw, it's Lance. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down. Throwing now is Lance. Off to Thomas on the left side. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Working from the gun, Lance. For Marshall, that's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On play action, Lance. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Devin White in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. Now Lance. He's got his tight end. It's Tommy Tremble. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive, and here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
And Lance's throw pulled in by Marshall. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Play action, now it's Lance. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu. And the Buccaneers are going to have it here at their own 15.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
Flushed out right. And this one complete to Will Fuller. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Got a man complete. It's Fuller again. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Brady eluding the pressure right. This is caught inside the 15. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Again, they'll throw with Brady. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over him, and they got there to break that one up.
Brady again here on 2nd and 10. This is a diving effort by Evans. What a catch.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll make the score 14-0.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just one snap of the football.
They'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So we have reached halftime here with the visiting Buccaneers out on top. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Just his second catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now Brady. And his throw is incomplete. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey, 56. Switch. Let's go. 53
Fakes the give to Fournette. Now Brady.
Looking downfield for Godwin. That's caught inside the 20. And he's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Into the red zone, it's Brady. And he hauls it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Leonard Fournette.
His 17th touchdown now on the season.
And the Bucs take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Extra point up and good by Succop. And it's now 21-0.
Buccaneers 21, Panthers nothing.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
4 yards remain for 2nd down. Here's Lance to throw it.
And he's got McCaffrey open, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a 1st down. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And he's got the hook up to Moore. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now Lance going to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2nd and 10 now, 3rd quarter from Charlotte. And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by Josh Jones. And the Bucs are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw. Because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. I don't know, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches,
up a little bit.
Just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
On 2nd and 10, Brady. This ball tipped, and it's going to be incomplete. Fortunate maybe to get that back. It's 3rd down.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Brady. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
We keep waiting year after year to see signs of Tom Brady's arm strength deteriorating, but his message there, keep waiting.
Extra point try now for Suckup. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Buccaneers 28, Panthers nothing. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. And Lance now to throw. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. That is caught. It's Anderson. Touchdown, Panthers.
Robbie Anderson, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal.
After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
He finds his target. It's Evans. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Brady to Evans that time. First down, Tampa. A shotgun give to Fournette. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
One quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Second and 5. On play action, it's Brady. And this is caught by Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 70th catch for him on the year, and like so many others, this goes for a first down. On play action, now Brady. Out to the left there and complete to Howard. Runs over him, and he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 36 yards on the play. And CD, we have seen some great runs the last few times we've been together, but I think we can at least put this one in our top 5. That was a determined gallop there.
Yeah, and this defense has had its share of problems getting guys to the ground. And here's another example. They never should have allowed this play to gain as many yards as it did, but poor tackling early in the play led to big yardage after the fact.
Quick throw caught by Godwin. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. 5 touchdown passes now for Tom Brady. And the Buccaneers are moving closer to a 15-0 record as they extend their lead here. Succop for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And Smith chooses not to return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Picked off near the 32. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
56 to Mike.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Easy.
So after the INT, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Hassan Reddick in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the first down sack. Brady looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big number. But 20 was the
Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns able to get him down for a loss of 11. And it brings up 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
A throw left side to start the drive is complete. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's Lance. That is caught by Anderson. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a first down to boot. To throw, it's Lance. That'll be caught by Anderson. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he's going to get this inside the 30. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Play action, now it's Lance. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Panthers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4. Brady now on first down. Staying on his feet. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Hassan Reddick in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. On second and a long way to go. Brady, he'll let one go deep for Howard. He's got a man, complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Brady going to look to throw. Airing this one out for Evans. And got his man, complete. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go Band of Brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing.
Touchdown! And that's caught at the 2. Chris Godwin with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. Extra point put through by Succop, and that'll increase their lead to 28. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. Shotgun now for Lance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaquille Barrett in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for him. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Another try after the first down sack. Lance, he's going to air one out for Anderson. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Josh Jones. And the Buccaneers are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And this team just continues to win football games. They're well on their way to another victory here. And that 16-0 season starting to come into focus. Brady going to throw here. Flush to his right. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie J.C. Horn. And the Panthers come up with a late turnover, but it will probably only matter to the statisticians as this ball game is now officially over. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Bucs, they are now 2 wins away from a perfect regular season as they move to 15-0. And they'll get another road date next week as their opponents will be the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Carolina, it's a bad time of year to take a loss like